Almost there. Morning guys, it is just me this morning. Blackhawk is still sleeping. He's a little tired from our one night of camping, but feels good to be working on the van again. We've got a lot of work to get done because it's looking like my brother's twins are coming super early, and we want to take this thing up to Cut Bank while we stay there for a couple weeks, helping them welcome their babies into the world. So let's get to work.
What are you doing?
Working? What are you doing?
Are you showing up light?
Yeah.
Ooh. Adventuring takes so much out of you. Serious, the problem?
Yeah, it is, considering that's all we're going to be doing for the foreseeable future.
No, there's going to be adventure and nap day, adventure and nap day. Don't worry guys, I am here. Just a long day yesterday of adventuring and then having to fix the Jeep. So we did figure out the check engine light and got that fixed. But today, Maddie's working on finishing up the upper cabinets, getting the paint and caulking all done. I'm working on the overhead shelf, so I don't think you guys have seen it, but loosey-goosey here. So what this is this is the overhead shelf compartment that goes up over the driver and passenger seat. And we did this. So what this is a tapestry that Maddie got off Amazon, and then we glued it to the piece of plywood, and then we put 3 or 4 coats of this polyacrylic. Put that on here, and we got the light fixtures and the outlets in there too, so it's pretty much all ready to go up. So what I'm gonna do is, if you can see, can't see it very well, but right here I've sanded it with 1000 grit sandpaper, and it makes it baby smooth, because when you brush on that polyacrylic, kind of gives it a sandpaper effect. So if you hit it with 1000 grit and some water, it makes a baby smooth. So would even work on a wood project or anything like that, making it nice and auto paint smooth. So I'm going to, oh Jesus, this is gonna be a long day. I'm gonna start on that, and you guys can watch.
So these pieces are screwed to this, and then these are screwed to the framing pieces that you put behind this part, right?
Yep.
And then we'll have 12 volt outlet, 120 volt, and a light on both sides, since this will basically be our office setup, kind of. So wanted to make sure we have power over there.
On to the next one.
We also need to finish this project before we leave for Cut Bank, because that would be really annoying to drive with. And I have no idea how he's going to identify these wires now.
What do you work on?
I am fixing a mistake. What's new?
Maddie gets to play with the automatic strippers. Do you like them?
I do. A little too much.
What else we got going on is we got the door, or the overhead cabinet, got the sides up, got the sweet bottom part all done. So I got the latch mechanism painting black to dry, and now I'm working on the set of overheads over here. So this is the bottom piece, got to follow the curve of the van, but besides that, kind of straightforward, just like that. So here we go. Well guys, we got the upper cabinets done. Maddie is sanding and painting those right now. So now I get to work on this big jumble of wires sticking out of the overhead. So real quick, I got my diagram here, and what we got going special is each switch is going to be controlling a section of lights on the outside of the van. But one thing I wanted for a safety feature was having a master switch by the bed. If something ever happens at night, somebody's messing around the van they're not supposed to, I can flip the switch on and every single auxiliary light on the outside of the van will turn on at once. So it was kind of hard. It took us 3 or 4 hours for me to figure out how to wire this up, just plugging and playing with a battery and a light and all that. So I'll show you once we get kind of closer to that, but I'm going to start on this.
How do we test them? Do they work?
Ho ho!
They work!
Now look at this. So all are off. Master switch.
And now they're all on. That'll scare a burglar away. Here, do you want me to hold this?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're just plugging in our stock stuff. And then we're good to go.
Ooh, boy.
Uh-oh, are these too high for the clips to go in?
Yeah, I gotta do a little trim.
Well guys, it looks like we're going to be finishing up the night trying to get this mounted, and I'm gonna finish painting the uppers, so should be able to get those up tomorrow. But this is good night.
Good morning, guys. Hopefully you had a good, well, you're not gonna see it on Saturday, but I'm filming on a Saturday, so hopefully you had a good Friday. But yesterday we didn't film much. We didn't film at all because I was doing a bunch of tedious stuff of trimming around the side airbag, the back end of the side airbag, and down the wall here, and it was literally just me cutting 1/4-inch plywood for a long time. But what we're doing today is I am going to start working on our flip down table. So this is going to be used a lot for barbecuing or anything outdoors. So one thing I want to do is it will have a couple cables or a cable on the backside to keep it upright. And I want to make sure that when we fold it back up, that cable slides down inside there. It doesn't get bunched up. So that's going to be an engineering feat for today. But we will start here. So hopefully it goes smoothly.
Well, I laid down on the floor for a minute with the dogs and I ended up falling asleep, but I woke up and this was done! Looks so good! So he's still working on finishing the corner piece. So now he's working on this side. I'm just really tired. Well guys, that's about it for tonight. We are exhausted and we will pick you guys back up tomorrow finishing all of these tedious tiny little projects. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Today we are hopefully going to finish up the trimmings around the doors and the footwells.
The trimmings?
Trimmings around the doors. That's what they're called, right? Framing, trimming, I don't know, whatever.
This is what you get in that little bag out of the turkey's neck.
Gross.
Those are the trimmings.
Anyway, that is hopefully what we're finishing up with this morning. And then we'll see what the afternoon brings. Oh, that looks so good. Are we gonna paint it black?
Oh yeah.
I like it. Oh, it looks so finished now. Woo! This is where we are calling this one because we just got a phone call and we have to go to Cut Bank. So we have to pack the van, pack our stuff, pack the Jeep, and hit the road first thing in the morning. So be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. You're not going to want to miss our future adventures. We gotta go.